What'd you find there, doggy? Come here. Come here, across the street. Walking, talking, walking, talking, walking, VlogDog, WalkTalk. Vlogging, dogging, WalkTalk, vlogging, dogging, WalkTalk. Hey, birdie. Hey there, birdie. The lone bird. Oh, just out there on the rock. Wow, tide is way out today. You don't see that rock usually. My goodness. My goodness. Oh, I'd love to have a little boat. Hey, what's up, Big W? Going for a little VlogDog walk talk. Of course, the dog gets all. You got all tangled up, Kiki. There you go. You got it yourself. You got it yourself. How's the clown town going? Oh, it feels so nice to get out for a walk. It's not too hot. It's not flooded. Extreme weather happening around here lately. But I got a whole long day. Not too shabby? Good, good. I pop in every once in a while. Sometimes it's a little too chattery for me. I don't know. You know, although I will say that, here, I'll flip around. I will say that you do, you try to keep it organized pretty well, but it's just when there's so many people, I don't know, I start to lose a little interest. Maybe that's just me. I'm not a hangout stream kind of person. You know what I mean? I like a little more focused, even though I'm kind of unfocused at times. But maybe that's what it is. I'm so random and unfocused that when there's more randomness and unfocused going in front of me, I'm like, I can't handle it. It's already, my mind is already popping at a thousand ideas at a second, so I can't handle 1,000 more. You know what I mean? Maybe some people really like it because they're slow-brained. I'm not saying that people who watch you are slow-brained. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. But you get it, you get it. Yeah, I'm too ADHD to pay attention to ADHD things. Okay, you know what I mean? Yeah, it gets to be a bit much. It does, it does. But that is, you know, there have been many versions of that over the past 5 or 6 years. And maybe that's also it, like, you know, there's certain people that will always take the link who maybe shouldn't. The people who are always available aren't the ones that should always, who aren't always the ones who should always be on screen. Now, maybe that's what it and it's funny because in this sector, a lot of people are big comedy fans, but they might not be that funny. And then it's also the drama thing. It's like, sometimes I have enough drama, right? If I want to watch a drama, I'll continue watching Ray Donovan. Or, you know, fire up some Sopranos episodes or something. Everyone's personal drama. It's like, I got enough of my own shit going on to pay attention to everyone else's little personal dramas. But I could see how maybe there's some people who don't have much going on in their lives, and they like to, you know, hear about other people's lives that are full of craziness. So I can see it. I can see it. I've been getting back into like watching more stuff about philosophy and theology and just craziness, deep scientific type stuff, cosmology and quantum physics. I mean, I like that shit. Which, again, I like to think on that level. So then when it comes to like personal dramas, it's just like, ugh. Hi there. Deal with your shit, people. Sometimes just waiting to see if a storyline takes off that people find funny or interesting. Yeah, I get it. But also, see, and I think what happens with me is, like, I end up stepping on too many toes and creating a lot of enemies when I don't mean to sometimes. Because I'm going for the jokes. I'm going for the, or, and this has happened a lot too, where you start asking certain questions, and there are people who don't think on a certain level, and they don't think of certain questions. So once you start questioning their reality a little bit, you almost destroy them. And not meaning to. I just sometimes delve a little deeper than a lot of others, and then they hate me for it because I make them reflect upon things that they've never reflected upon before. And it's sort of like you hate the person that holds up the mirror to you because sometimes you don't like the reflection you see. I think that's part of what it is sometimes. And I don't mean to do that to people. It just happens. It's just, and believe me, people in my life it happens to too, and they don't like it either. But over time, I'm just trying to help others improve, just like I'm trying to help myself improve all the time. But again, that's too heavy for some people all the time. They just want to relax, and I don't know. That is relaxing to me. So just different wavelengths, I guess. But I started a show, Complaint Lodge, which is funny because I don't like drama, but I like complaining, or I like at least finding things that I consider to be wrong that I can sort of delve into. And I'm starting to find that like the whole proliferation of psychedelics recently to people that might not be able to handle them. There's all this talk about all these drugs, and hey, I was a heavy pothead for a long time, and now that I'm not, I'm starting to realize that there is a problem with a lot of this stuff. It is all masking and band-aids to get away from reality, and that's not probably good for all of us. Not only are there a lot of things people don't want to share in the DV, haha. Yeah. That's the other thing. Yeah, there's a lot of people with a lot of... Well, it's like the people with the most secrets attack others the most, I think. Right? Maybe I've got more secrets than everyone, and that's why I attack people. No, like I said, I don't try to attack people. I just try to bring a different perspective, and oftentimes the perspective I bring is unexpected and makes people think in a different way than they've ever thought, and then their whole life gets flipped upside down. This is who I am. I'm the jester of the world, as you would say. The real jester, not a clown, but someone who can sort of see all the storylines and then poke holes in every single one of them. But also, it's funny to see how people try to hide themselves sometimes, and you can't hide from LucOfTheBind. He's got a sixth and seventh sense. 6'7", 6'7". And now that I'm working, man, I really don't have time to pay attention to the dramas. And I find that when I was not busy, I would pay attention to the dramas more because there wasn't much going on in my life. So I get it how it's almost like, now there's this fly coming around me. Yeah, so the DV dramas is like a drug. It's like a, it's a socioeconomic drug. No, it's like a psychological drug to sort of look at other people's lives and see how fucked up they are and almost be like, hey, look, I'm not so bad. Look at these people. Look at Karmic. Look how insane he is and how oh, nice. Is that a some air. They're digging, but then they've got an air compressor going too. I don't know. But is it really good to, it's like the idea of comparing yourself to others all the time. Hey, just because someone else's life is fucked up, a little more fucked up than yours, doesn't mean that you're doing okay. It just means that it's not as fucked up in certain ways as that person's life, but you don't know every aspect, right? The fact that Karmic can stream for hours and hours and hours a day and spend time creating AI music and videos for hours and hours and hours a day means that there's something supporting that, right? Some of us don't have that sort of support. That's where I'm not jealous of others. Sometimes I'm envious of the amount of time they have to spend on this stuff, but on the flip side of things, they might not have certain things in their life like I do, which, yes, I can bitch about my kids and my wife and hey, shit with the house and this and that, but then again, it is nice to have those things, and worked a long time to get those things. Made a lot of sacrifices to have those things. That maybe sacrifices that other people aren't willing to take or to give up or whatever. So, it's all perspective, right? So it's interesting because, I can find a crazy, weird perspective on other people's lives. So maybe I should start finding the positive perspective on my life. What up, Code? King about this? What up? I think I'm down to 4 senses. Yeah. I feel like that sometimes too. Oh, I was tired yesterday after work. My hip hurt. Yeah, if I sound like I'm 50 years old, which I almost am. I'm 46. Jesus. Got home, my hip hurt. I had to stretch it out for hours, and now my shoulder hurts. Oh man, just the like around here, around the back end of my shoulder. Like, oh, dude, what the hell happened? Gotta watch myself doing the same sorts of movements at work all the time. Really gets at you sometimes. But it's like, oh no, what are you doing? You're pooping right on, fucking dog. You're pooping right on the sidewalk. Hold on, wait. I gotta pick it up. You couldn't poop on the grass right on the sidewalk. Well, at least it wasn't messy. Easy to grab. Finally, you pooped out here. Jesus. And dog's been cooped up in the house because it was it was really super hot. And then we couldn't find her harness for a while, so couldn't tie her out. But then it rained for like 3 days straight. And we set up the puppy pads and she's like pooping and pissing in the fucking bathroom, and it's like, dude, get outside, do it out there. And then you put her outside and then she'll be outside for hours. And then come inside and piss on the puppy pad. You're like, what? You've been outside for hours. What are you doing? You dumb dog. I get it. It's more comfortable in here. Okay, but come on. You've been housebroken. What's happening? You're lazy. You're just lazy. King of all diffs. All the diffs. The car diffs and the corn diffs and the diverticulitis. No, that's not a diff. Diverticulitis. I thought the diff thing would be more prolific. Like more people would be like, let's see, avocado diff and grape diff, which turned into raisin diff because it got old, wrinkly. Or cherry diff. That sounds good. I want some cherry diff. Oh, it's so beautiful. At least I'm not, dude. Like, I love my job. I won't love my job. It's not bad, but there are some days, like yesterday, I sweat so much in the beginning of the day. By 2 o'clock, it actually wasn't bad, but in early morning, it's just the humidity was so high. I was like pissing out of my pores, man. You ever have those days where you sweat so much you don't pee? You drank like 9 bottles of water and you didn't piss because you sweat so much. That has been me over the past last week, the beginning of last week, and part of this week. Well, the end of last week. Yeah. We had the heat wave. Even went to a carnival on Friday during the heat wave. That was quite an experience. The kids loved it and all, but whew, I was soaked and I was so sweaty that on the way back to the car, we had to walk about 5 to 8 minutes to get back to the car. And one of my daughters, my 6-year-old, was like, there was something she wanted, or she wanted to get an extra snack or something when we were leaving. Like, no, we're leaving. She's bitching on the way back. So I'm like, how about this? I'll give you a piggyback ride. Oh, okay. Yeah. I give her a piggyback ride all the way back to the car. But I was so sweaty that when she hops off of my back, she's like, Daddy, I'm all wet in front now, because my back was just covered in sweat and now it's all over her shirt and her belly. I was like, oops, sorry. Well, at least you're not grossed out by it. But yeah, well, it probably also caused me to sweat more because she was like on my back and stuff. Of course, yeah, my back was all messed up at the beginning of the week, so I wonder why. Try to make these nice gestures like, I'll give you a piggyback ride. Oh no, I've crippled myself for 3 days. Awesome. But at least I can heal, unlike some people. Well, I'm about to round the corner here and get home. So I guess this is the wind down on this VlogDog WalkTalk. I'm going to try to do more of these. I'm going to try to wake up earlier and actually work out and do a WalkTalk WalkTalk in the mornings. And because sometimes I gain a couple followers. Hey, subscribe and like and comment. And I see I got 2 likes, which is, hey, better than nothing. I'm trying to get to 250 subscribers before the end of July. It took me a long time to get to 200. Now I'm going to try to push myself. I'm going to try. Come on, guys. Subscribe to me, and you'll see my shows that I do every once in a while. Like the Complaint Lodge. Check it out. The last episode of Complaint Lodge, I did have a microphone issue, so it cuts out a little bit, but you can still hear it. I was talking about some interesting stuff, too. I thought anyway. But anyway, here comes the house. And I will bid you adieu. Thanks for stopping in, Big W and King of all Diffs, and whoever else is lurkers, creeps, freaks. See ya.